Hello, this is Derek Tebbers, and we're back with our skyscraper, which has grown a little bit, just a small amount. It it's grown, and now we have our light shooting up into the stars. It should be pretty obvious this was not done in survival. Uh, I got partway through this, or most of the way through this south tower, and realized I'd screwed I'd screwed several things up, and it would actually require me destroying most of the tower in order to fix them. And I just didn't have the resources nor the desire to destroy all of that glass and then recook it all. And then I said, well, I'll just finish this one tower and then I'll do the north tower in survival. And I screwed up again, a completely different screw up than I did over here, but still a screw up. So after that, I just said, oh, heck with it. And I just went ahead and finished this off in creative, mainly because by the time I got to the center spire, I really didn't know what I wanted, and there was a lot of trial and error. And I'm still not 100% happy with the pinnacle. That being said, it also is nearly devoid of interior. There's a couple stairs in the south tower, but there's really nothing in either of these. So that is really where I'm at now. Having gone this far in creative, I'm sort of hesitant to go back. I don't really want to go back, basically, and take all the time it takes to do this properly. So I'm going to continue working in creative to work on this tower. So now that we have the physical structure itself complete, as imposing as it is, it makes this train station look absolutely small, but there wasn't a lot I can do. I'm still considering whether I want to link the train station in. Um, Still questionable. I might. But what we do need to do is we need to put in something along these floors. And the bottom is perfect for putting in shops. Usually the bottom of these kind of towers they're going to have shops. Now there's nothing we can do with the center spire, of course, because the bottom is the train tracks. So that won't change. But we needed to make some changes to the interior of this bottom to get the look we're going for. First thing is this center area will become the passageway to get upstairs. And I'm thinking that somewhere along here will be a good spot. Kind of a nice wide entryway, sort of reminiscent of the entryway you would see in the Empire State Building. Having been there once, that's going to be sort of like that, not exactly like that. Which actually brings us to the design of the building. And we talked a little bit about the look of the building. Head on, some of these wing buildings, they really they're really reminiscent of a certain Art Deco or streamlined modern look to them. Looks sort of like the streamliners that might be in, for instance, the one in the Chicago Museum of Science and Technology. So they look very much like they fit into that motif, that Art Deco or streamlined modern. The center spire actually fits more into the streamlined modern with the side windows like this, very blocky structure. We can't build in all of the motifs that were used in those design structures. Art Deco was a lot of aluminum or other lightweight metals like that. But we did what we could with what we had. There we go. Get back down to the bottom floor here. The decision to put the beacon on the roof, that was sort of a a last minute decision. Not really last minute, but it was a decision I made as I was coming up there. It sort of fit. Um, Out of the way. There we go. Now we're going to just kind of check and see. I'm not sure I'm going to keep this wood. In fact, I probably won't. It just sort of blends too much in. Hey there, creeper. I think that looks good. And then I was thinking that oh, I was thinking that I was going to knock out the roof, but I can't really do that because that would jeopardize that bridge. Unless I come in to here, perhaps. What I'm looking for is sort of that tall, vaulted ceiling look. Again, the kind of thing that you'd see in the Empire State Building or something like that. And that's really my goal here, I guess, is to make this look like some of the really neat buildings that I've seen in my travels. Let's see, we put, is that 3? So that is also 3. So now I'm not so sure. You kind of walk in here. Maybe if I got rid of this, we did something like this. Let's see here. So at this point with interior decoration, it really comes down to what looks best. Get rid of that. Oop. There. That sort of looks like something interesting. It looks like it holds up that structure. It looks a little bit heavy though. We might also knock out these sides here. We might put stairs going up, so I wouldn't need this crossing area. Or would I? I guess I still would. So if you came in, maybe we went to a front desk that's tentatively here. Through a front desk, maybe. Security, yeah. So we have security, so Mr. Creeper up there doesn't keep showing up. And then you come over here and go up the stairs to the second floor. Maybe make the stairs bigger than that. Not sure. Let's see here. Got these creepers just wandering off the streets. Let's see. Well, why don't we get rid of some of this? There we go. There. There. Alright. So that is one set of stairs going up. Look, the happy creepers are able to come down from upstairs now. Alright, so now if we mirror that over here. Get away, crazy creeper. So now we'll just mirror the look we got over there. Oop. Climbing up into the second floor. Yeah, I gotta move that. Oop. This new stair placement in this version just drives me nuts. There. What does that look like? Oop. There. There. Now, the upside down stairs to give depth to the staircase, because otherwise it just looks Strange. Now I just need to get rid of this emergency set of stairs I put in for a visitor who couldn't go into creative mode. Alright, so now if we're walking in off the street, it does draw your eyes up with that large open area. And in fact, I think I can safely get rid of this without causing too much trouble. Without too much drawback. Now I just need to figure out what I'm going to do with, well, logically we just, there. Let's try that. There we go. Alright, so now let's check that out again. And this is pretty much what I end up doing for the rest of this, is trying to work out what looks best to walk into and out of. I'm wondering if that looks a little bit too heavy. Because I'm not going to be able to do that same motif up there. 3. Oh, I see the difference I made. Okay, yeah. I think we can take care of that heavy feeling. If we get rid of all of that, and then mirror what we did on the upper floors. There. So then that looks like that one. Yeah. Put our torches back. Now, we've got a nice entryway here. I don't like these. These giant wood walls are going to bother me, so we have to get rid of them and replace it with something else. Something that more fits the, I don't want to say the theme. Art Deco was very much into bright colors. So I guess if we want to go with Art Deco, then we're going to have to get a bright color to go in here. That shouldn't be too hard. We'll just pull some wool out. What color would go best? When I was in the Empire State Building, it was a lot of sandstone, which we have a lot of sandstone already, so I don't really want to use a lot of that. And it was also a lot of gold, and I don't really... Well, what about gold wool? Maybe. Yellow wool. Whatever. Gold wool, yellow wool. I think it might just be too bright. I don't know. That does look a little bit too bright. What else is there? I don't want to use a block of gold. I wonder if... Can't do... Oop. Something sort of like that. And on my other screen I have a view of, or a picture of a terracotta sunburst from the Columbia building in LA. I'm just trying to sort of reproduce an idea of that, not necessarily the exact image, because that's not going to happen, but sort of that, here's some bright and here's some, well, really that, it's a very bright picture. I'm just trying to reproduce that a little bit. I might have to get in the Pixel Art Professional to tackle this wall, because I'm not liking it too much. Let's see, what do we think of that? Wow, that looks terrible. Huh. Alright, so that doesn't work. What else do we have that we can use sort of call out this area. Could use ice maybe? No. Could use melons. That's just for randomness, I guess. Nether brick. Could use different colors of wood maybe. Got some jungle wood. How would jungle wood look in here? This one only has the rich color. I don't know. I'm thinking there needs to be a passage here as well. Sort of letting somebody wander into this area if they so desire. Can I make junglewood stairs? Can I make them? Can I find them? Yes, I can. How about that? Junglewood stairs. It looks better than that striped monstrosity, but I guess that would work. Doesn't quite really offset the color of the oak wood up above, but looks better than that terrible wool striping I did. Alright, let's look at this again. Alright, let's reproduce it over here and see what we think. I'm thinking I'm not going to like it too much, but we'll see. Maybe I'll surprise myself and I'll actually like this look. Alright, so at this point, this is really what I'm doing. I've got the shell of a building, but honestly, the shell of the building is the easiest part for me. It's this interior work that just drives me crazy. Oop. There. Because the interior, I mean, you only have so many blocks optioned to you. So it's not like you get a whole bunch of choices. There. And the one thing that I've kind of dislike about this building so far is there's really no option for me to redstone something up. I was kind of thinking I would do something, a lot of redstone, the way that the temple was done, but that's not happening. Okay, so we've got this. Let's brighten this up. Let's see, what kind of desk are we going to give people here? Maybe, should we give them a stone slab desk? Yeah, we'll give them a stone slab desk. Well, bugger. There. There we go. There's Mr. Creeper walking right through like he owns the place. And then I would presume... Well, I guess those are okay like that. Maybe do this with them. Kind of give the visual that is a split off area. Maybe the guard just stands right here and watches everybody. And the head guard hangs out here. Which would mean that torch is in a bad spot. There we go. You're a bad creeper. You just keep jumping over the desk. Need a new pet creeper. So now I come in, but my eyes no longer get drawn up because I've sealed that in. So there. Now when I walk in, yeah, we get our eyes are drawn up. You know what we're going to do? So we're going to get, let's see, decorative blocks. Nether brick. I guess I have to make it out of fence. So right about here. Does that work? Is that right about the middle? That looks like the middle. So one thing you see a lot in these big buildings and their big foyers is... I don't know if I like that. You often see them with a big chandelier. So let's see. Let's move that. Let's try to put a chandelier in here. It's going to be glowstone, I think. Could put pumpkin, but that wouldn't really work. So let's do this. And then right there. That's a nice chandelier. So you walk in, there's a big old chandelier above your head. Yeah, that looks nice. Excellent. And despite the fact that it doesn't actually connect the pieces there, I think that looks good. Now let's go back, and we need to keep people from plummeting to their doom here. Well, I guess this bit goes back, doesn't it? There we go. So now you can walk up, you can look down into that area. There we go. Do the same on the other side. So now, well, that's great. You can just drop to your death right there. Huh. Oh well. I guess you technically won't drop to your death, but... Alright. So you walk in, there's a nice big chandelier that lights up the big double tall entrance to our building, at least our south wing of our building. And we have our security guard creeper. Alright, that looks nice. The floor needs to be redone. I don't like this flooring, but I'm not sure what I'm going to redo the flooring with. I'd love to use marble, but that's Tekkit. Can I do? Oh, maybe I'll do it in a... Maybe do the floor in nether brick? Is that too dark? I don't know, that looks pretty rich. I know what I'll do here. We'll do another brick like that. Since we have these strong lines with this sandstone, we'll use nether brick to connect those up. Like so. Put that there. Maybe across here as well. Yeah. I guess I need to fix that over here too. Maybe make this area back here another brick as well. And then we can use the wool. So maybe a red wool. What does a red wool look like? That might work. That's a luscious color. Do that. Use nether brick here, because we're not going to really put doors here. There's no doors that look right. Once you put the doors in here, that really constricts the space. I would like to buy some anti-creeper stuff though, because these guys are annoying. You know what? We're gonna I'm not going to do it all in one color. Let's get that yellow wool back out. How's that look? Does that look? It sort of accentuates the tower. Sort of what the tower looks like, I guess. Maybe then... Mr. Creeper, you're getting in the way. You're going to die. Maybe like that. And then finish that off. Finish that off with some wool. Alright, let's see. Alright. Yeah, I think we can finish this off pretty easy and we'd have a nice entryway. I'm still not completely sold on this, but I think we can do something. And then we'll have to reproduce this on the other side, which I'm not looking forward to, but alright. I think that looks good, and that's where we stand. We've got the exterior of our giant Art Deco streamlined modern structure built, and now we're just working on the interior. So this has been Dare Tibbers with our Let's Build on the Skyscraper. And next time we come back, hopefully I'll at least have the entryway done and maybe figure out what the world I'm doing with the central spire, because I still don't know. And then we can actually have a decent tour of this building. So until then,